So I've heard you all like watermelon.
You found out about it today.
No, no, not watermelon the game. Watermelon the art. You know, let me tell you a thing
Okay.
or two about
Look at the images I
watermelons.
posted. It has to be art.
No, no, no. I don't think you understand. You see, my mother, my mother worked in the fields and she grew watermelon. And my dad, well, no, my dad, he tied a bunch of rubber bands around the watermelon and it exploded. It was quite funny, really. And that's
This
just
was
kind
um,
of scratching the surface
this was
of the art
extrapolated
of
into a
watermelon.
SpongeBob episode.
No, 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 no. This was real. This was real. This wasn't on the internet. They didn't have the internet back then. They entertained themselves with watermelons because, and I feel like it's a bit of lost art. As I said, it's art. We could still do it today, and many of the social problems that are born in this world of our lack of watermelon aren't they're due to the internet because we spend all our time on the internet. We just don't have enough time for watermelons anymore. Oh, and the taste. Have you ever tasted a watermelon?
Yes.
Believe it or not, actually, yeah.
You see, you understand. If you know, if you've tasted it, you know. The flavour. It's the subtleties of it too, really.
Bill, what
'Cause
would you give Kane's year 5 creative writing spiel?
a lot of the time... No, you don't get it, you don't get it.
Have you ever seen the meme on the internet of the person who did a Mario essay?
Yeah, Kane has that energy.
Said he was stomping hurt.
No, that Mario essay, I have seen that, actually. But,
You don't want to be
you
compared
know,
to it.
no. I don't, you're right, I don't. Because really,
You're not worthy.
no, it's Mario, the Mario essay, it was fantastic, really. I mad respect for the guy who did the Mario essay, for real. But he could have gone even further if he just, I don't know, I think if he picked a different subject matter to extrapolate on. And I think, now hear me out, you might think I'm sounding crazy here. The best subject for that could have been watermelon. Because if you think about it, watermelon is an integral part of our society at the foundation. It's it's a contradiction in many ways as well, because water is obviously a liquid, but melon is a food. And they are different. They're different.
And you spent 1 day in foundation level.
And the difference, the real physical difference between the food and the water, you wouldn't think of that normally, would you? But watermelon does it for you. Because watermelon is, is both without even trying to be both.
You may question who let him cook.
It's so beyond
Society.
our understanding as humans. There is no way humans in a million years will have come up with watermelon. Because, I mean, you think, oh, it's kind of tasteless, watermelon, but it's the subtlety of it. And the seeds in it, really. They don't add flavour, but they add texture to it. And so the non-excelled watermelon artist, they can't notice that difference immediately. They think the texture is bad, or the texture defines the flavour, but it doesn't. What the texture does is it adds to the flavour. The flavour of watermelon is born of the subtlety, the same you would find in water. Now,
Hence, watermelon.
I feel like I've gone on about my love for watermelon enough, and I know you're all chomping at the bit to share what you think is so great about watermelon as well. So I'm gonna open up the floor to anyone who wants to share any of the watermelon experiences with us right now. And that's not just for the people in the room with me, that's for you in the comments as well, so go ahead. But before that, I do just want to say about watermelon that what I really, really like about it is the fact that the seeds are black. The watermelon
Okay, but
is...
stop.
Oh, sorry, I did interrupt. You probably want to share your watermelon experience, don't you?
I'm seriously considering checking you into the nearest facility I can find. Okay.
The watermelon facility.
You know, yeah, the one your parents worked at.
A different flavour.
No, it was my grandfather who worked at the watermelon facility. Oh, I'm sorry. I misinterpreted. You were about... You disagree with me on the intricacies of the watermelon flavour. What? Let me know what you got out of the flavour of the watermelon. I'm sorry. I probably. It's hard to define, isn't it? I probably left it a bit too open for you because it is a majestic fruit, and really, I think there's still an argument for that, for even if it is fruit or not.
What?
Wouldn't you agree?
No, I'm gonna stop you there,
I'm
buddy.
sorry,
I'm
but
gonna
I
stop
failed
you
you.
right there. It's got
Yeah.
seeds.
But does it grow
You
on
got it.
trees?
But
It doesn't have to be a whatever. Right, what-
No,
someone look it up.
please.
What's the
This is
definition
a
of
safe space for watermelons. Go and share your opinion.
A fruit.
these aren't opinions, they're facts.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like in many ways, watermelon as a thing is quite abstract.
Just tell me
So,
reality's subjective.
Honestly, Ben,
so I've
You've
got
said
a
a lot of
watermelon, so we
questionable
can
things.
finish the episode now.
I will end you.
That's not a watermelon, actually, so we're gonna keep going one second. So,
is it just a melon, you fool?
I think it's just a melon. That's like another good thing about watermelon. It's born of the same name as something really quite different to it. The melon itself.
The humble melon.
I
Write
love
them
melons
down.
so much.
But right, the flavour of melon though.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference.
I
It's
agree.
less water.
It's less water. And while I do love and appreciate the melon as a concept, it's limited in its abstractness by, and this is respectable too, the concreteness of its definition. Which is good, and it's good for like a material possession, as a great many things are in the world. But there's a reason why the watermelon can surpass them. I'm not saying everything needs to be the watermelon. Life would be boring if everything was perfect, right? But there is, but at the same time, the watermelon in its perfection is something we can truly appreciate, and I think we can appreciate things like the melon with its lack of being a watermelon more because of that. And that's just really great. And it makes the watermelon even stronger in a great many ways.
So, Bill, you want to get him instituted, right? I've never even seen him eat a watermelon.
Of course
Hey,
I have.
Kane.
Yeah.
Kane, Are
Of
you sure
course
those
he's.
watermelons weren't like maybe mildly fermented?
No.
Mild.
However, there's a case for the fermentation of the watermelon as well.
The funniest
Because
thing about the funniest thing about this is if I ever see Kane eat an actual watermelon, I will give him £100.
it would give me £100. Well, I mean that's easy money, but I don't think
Editor, put the image of him putting watermelon in his mouth.
don't think that the watermelon should be used for any sort of monetary gain or exploitation.
No, what's this?
As making a YouTube video of watermelon.
No. This is non-profit. This isn't gonna have ads on it.
Ever.
No, ever. Absolutely not.
We're in agreement then.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't really need it. It's kind of just for us, really, isn't it? And for obviously everybody else out there who knows the appreciation of
I never, ever want to hear you say talk a whole lot of nothing again.
Well, I did not say that. You appreciate the watermelon too much for me to ever think you would talk a whole lot of nothing.
I think the most up part is his round's not over yet.
No, my round's going strong. Like, I'm nearing the top, but I believe in the thing. Obviously, it's not over till the watermelon sings, am I right? It's just
What
that-
merciless god decided it should go on?
Oh, well, that was me, obviously. As a cleric of the watermelon. I do have some contact with the divine.
To the higher plane.
That allows for the length of this integration.
What's God's opinion on watermelon? King?
God likes watermelon.
God made it. Oh, thank
No!
God. Now just put
Anyway,
a strike
if-
through the watermelon and close the game.
So I couldn't get a watermelon in that thing, so I am actually gonna go home and hang myself now, as is demanded
What
by the watermelon. But thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll someone else will be hosting the next episode, but I hope you turn up for that. Goodbye. Say goodbye, everyone.
What the
Yes,
we
yes.
do to deserve